Hey guys, it's Chris from Untitled Nutrition. Today we're going to talk about some coolers, some of the coolers I recommend, and I'll tell you why and how to pack the cooler efficiently to make sure your food stays cool and safe to eat for an extended period of time. All right, we'll start small and work our way big. All right. So first off, obviously for most likely for the ladies, the smaller type of cooler bag made by Isolator Fitness. Very high quality bag. Doesn't look like a cooler, so you're not going to draw a lot of attention to yourself. I always tell people when you're dieting, sometimes drawing attention to yourself is not a good idea. Get a lot of negativity. Because believe it or not, it seems like everybody who's not dieting wants you to fail. But this is a nice little cooler. You can pack 2 or 3 meals in here. A little smaller, easy, very portable, easy to carry. Here's a bigger version. This would be more like, you're traveling for a little bit further. For guys, you got bigger meals. You can pick 3 or 4 meals in here. I don't like to put more than 4 meals in here because you're not going to have room for ice packs. Less ice, more food means your food's going to be exposed to a higher temperature than you want for an extended period of time. You're going to get bacteria growth and more likely to get sick. Okay. This is the other cooler, which is to me one of the most versatile coolers. If you're looking for one all-around cooler, it's a kind of soft cooler. Obviously, so when you're packing it, this actually came with a hard liner, which I removed. That way, it's easier, more pliable to put different shaped containers in there with ice packs. And if you're ever stuffing it above an overhead compartment, putting it anywhere, it's easy to kind of manage. What's good about this is because it has a lid. So when you're in lid, you always want to put ice in the top. Ice, so the cold air goes down. Hence why refrigerators, cold air comes out of the top vent and migrates down over the food. So when you're packing for long distances for travel, this would be the way to go. Now, the difference between ice packs and bags of ice is going to be dependent how far you need to travel with your food or how long you need to keep it cold for. If you're doing 2 to 5 hours, ambient temperature outside's 50 to 70 degrees or cooler, you can easily get away with using your standard ice packs. Standard freezer packs you reuse. If you're traveling further than that, it's best to get like Ziploc bags and use ice, because then you can keep refilling the bags as the ice melts to keep your food cold. You can always get ice on the road, you can get ice in the airport, you can get ice everywhere, all right? So generally what you would do is you would put a bag of ice in the bottom, stack your food, and put a bag of ice on the top to keep it nice and cold for long durations. If you're generally just traveling and you're traveling to work or just for a few hours, you need a small cooler, what you'll do is, these are the Tupperware containers that they come with, so it stacks nice and easy inside the cooler. So for example, if we're packing 2 meals here, and this is your bag, you'll put the ice packs on the bottom. Food right here. And then you'll put more ice packs on the top on either side, and then you'll shut and zip. So that's good for a good 2 to 5 hours, ambient temperature 5 to 7 degrees. Obviously that will vary depending on how much food you have in there, if the food's warm, how cold your ice packs are. But these are generally really good, easy, safe ones to use, doesn't draw attention, they're effective. And if you want an all-around cooler that is good for all-in-one, that's actually a little less expensive, and you can use it for traveling for airports, traveling far distances, and keeping your food cold and keeping a larger amount of food. These standard moderate-sized coolers are the way to go, no question about it. Absolutely. This is actually probably a third of the cost of these, but since these are like in the fitness thing, it's a thing to get these days. But these are the coolers I recommend for anybody. If you're generally just dieting, you're trying to find a cooler to bring food with you, you're traveling for a weekend getaway and you don't want to eat all your meals out with friends on a Sunday family event, then don't. You can bring some food yourself. It's very easily packable. And again, when you purchase these, they come with a lot of different size containers. And they're easily stackable. You can easily buy your own glass containers, it's fine, but it ends up being a little heavier. So it's very easy to travel with. It's all about having accessibility to your food when you're trying to stay on a diet, when you're trying to be consistent with your food, keeping it cold. Too many people are getting sick. putting one ice pack in there with 5 meals and traveling for the whole day, or leaving their cooler in their car when it's 80 degrees outside, your food's not going to be cold longer than an hour if you do that. So if you're going to go inside, don't leave your food in a hot car either. So it's just basically general information how to do it, and just a quick review. If you're going for a decent distance and you got a lot of food, this is the cooler I'd recommend. Smaller cooler, you don't travel very far, you don't pack very much food, this is what I recommend. If you have a cooler that you want all in one and you only want to purchase it once for all occasions, this is definitely the best bet, okay? If you guys like what you see, follow below or follow us on Instagram at Untitled Nutrition.